was telling you guys a story earlier. I was saying I had a horrible story about that drainage line. That drainage line used to haunt me. It was the absolute favorite place for Shadow to den. She used to use that area to den a lot. And if she wasn't denning there, then she was mating in there. And to follow a leopard through there is near impossible. And so I think that particular drainage line, I must have gotten easily 10 punctures through that drainage line over the years, and I don't know how many bent steering rods, a lot, and steering arms, all trying to follow Shadow and Tingana mating in there, or Shadow and cubs, or just Shadow. She was a nightmare in that drainage line. She loved it in there. It was terrible to try and go off-road. I used to cringe every time I saw her in that area. But funny enough, where that bark spider was, I've said this story before a long time ago, but for all the newer viewers, but Shadow was obviously a leopard that was related to Tundi. It's Tundi's sister, and she was pregnant the one time, and very close to where we saw that bark spider, there's a big tall marula, and she was sitting there with a kill. She had just made an impala kill, and she was eating away, but she was massively pregnant. I mean, she was huge at the point. And so she was eating, and all of a sudden she just stopped, and her eyes went like saucers. I mean, they went like big, 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 and she just got up and ran all the way to that drainage line, and then down the drainage line and to a place called Red Dam. And then she went in there, and we lost her there. And so the next morning the guys drove there, and as they drove there, they saw her there with tiny, tiny cubs, newborn cubs. So they'd obviously been born, but it was almost like she forgot she was pregnant while she was eating that impala, and all of a sudden she realized, hang on a second, these things are about to come out, and went running to this drainage line to go and kind of have birth, or give birth quickly. It was very funny, but yeah, just the look on her face, the way her eyes just went from like normal leopard eyes, content eating, to, you know, that face, that emoji where there's those eyes that are like wide open, and that surprised, shocked look. It was exactly like that. It was hilariously funny.